Discussions about this issue often point to the in-car configuration, but in reality the significance of a car to a person lies in the life after owning it. It is not hard to find that most people do not want many functions when buying a car. They want it to be reliable, smart, stable on the chassis, confident in rainy weather, spacious enough and flexible enough. However, in reality, such demands for this and that seem difficult to satisfy when actually purchasing a car. To meet these demands, choosing a car is even more challenging. Most consumers have a stereotype that foreign cars are not smart enough while Chinese models lack control quality. It seems that when buying a car you can only choose between intelligence and control, until this appeared. The upper part has Chinese-style intelligence, the lower part has German tuning, applying Audi's most advanced design ideas that balance sedan handling with the same space as a wagon, priced just over 200,000 yuan, achieving strength on both fronts. How is all this integrated? In the past, traditional foundations for fuel cars had distributed architectures because ECUs came from different suppliers with inconsistent software protocols, resulting in low collaboration efficiency. For automakers to add a new feature, they had to coordinate repeatedly with multiple suppliers. Software and hardware development was not only complicated but also caused vehicle response delays. Computing power was distributed with limited coordination. However, Audi's highly integrated electronic architecture directly broke this limitation. In the past, a car was a bunch of small computers each acting independently. Now it is a seed system managing everything, stabilizing the classic German chassis while accommodating new Chinese intelligent modules. This is equivalent to leaving enough space in a house to add an elevator later, ultimately achieving an intelligent zoned electrical architecture. It uses central computing plus regional control, integrating over 70 ECUs into 5 precontrollers with a transmission rate of 100 GB. Even chassis and suspension control are integrated into the precontrol system. Vehicle response speed is further accelerated. This dynamic evolutionary capability was impossible in the fuel car era. The electrification platform completely solves the underlying issues of the traditional power chassis architecture, making your use and driving smoother. What is smooth? First, what you can feel. When a friend sitting in the back calls out to move the front passenger seat forward a bit, the voice assistant does not respond at all, and the friend complains that manual adjustment is faster. But with the Audi E50 back, as soon as the rear seat says to move the front passenger seat forward a bit, the rear immediately frees up comfortable space. Why can the E5 be this fast? It's not just smart but well managed. All this comes from Audi's rigorous foundation. Driving must be stable, usage must be smooth. Audi has silently cultivated such riding experiences for over 100 years. Laying a solid foundation, usability starts to improve further. The 3 electric components must ensure effortless driving. What is effortless? First, let's talk about how the Audi E5 achieves 2 kinds of effortlessness. No torque overlap at start and no slipping in the rain. The electric throttle and brake are linear. The electric drive is smart and useful in the city. How is all this achieved? Let's explain the 3 electric black technologies through driving experience. Regarding no torque overlap, the motor of the Audi E5 doesn't rely on brute force but on fine tuning. Audi has experienced tuning power for racing cars, knowing when and how much power to give. Now with electric drives it applies this old-world pedal feel. Every segment of the electric throttle is clear and precise as if someone is measuring it with a ruler. Even novices can drive smoothly. Through acceleration sensor tests, it is easy to see that in comfort mode the Audi E5's electric throttle output is very linear and dense, with acceleration gradually increasing. Switching to sport mode, the power curve still restrains the early stage while the mid to late stage climbs steadily, so it balances comfort and ample power. Regarding no slipping, just keep pressing and leave the rest to Quattro. As a pioneer in city driving, most people know Audi's Quattro. In the past, fuel cars relied on it to avoid slipping on snow and often helped with towing. It can be a sedan or a truck. In short, Quattro symbolizes no slipping. Entering the electric era, the Quattro system injected core spirit into the Audi E5, becoming its irreplaceable competitive advantage. This electric Quattro completely abandons the traditional mechanical axle. Instead, it uses independent motors on the front and rear axles to achieve millisecond-level precise torque distribution. Its response speed is 2 to 3 times faster than mechanical systems, completing actions within 100 milliseconds and continuously optimizing output every 10 milliseconds. Power transitions are smooth as flowing water. The system can infinitely adjust torque between 0, 100 and 100/0 ratios. At start, it approaches a 50-50 ratio to stabilize the body. At steady cruise, it switches to pure rear drive for energy efficiency. At high speeds for overtaking it sets 40-60 rear bias firmly gripping the road. In corners it corrects torque in real time to effectively suppress understeer, making corner exits smoother and speed up to 20% faster. Smarter still, it can predict road conditions. Sensors foresee slippery or snowy risks and adjust torque proactively, silently safeguarding driving safety. It is easy to see that Audi never thought about who has the bigger battery or more motor power, but about how to make the electric drive as easy to drive as an old Audi. After all, what we want when driving is to step on the pedal without panic, not just better specs. This truly achieves strength on both fronts, all coming from the hidden German genes inside. It's not only practical but also beautiful and practical. Now let us reinterpret German genes from this Audi EU Sportback. At first glance, this car looks just as expected. The Audi E5 deeply integrates German genes with pioneering concepts in exterior design, inheriting the brand's classic elements while full of futuristic vibes. The rider figure is styled in superbike fashion, combining the practicality of an SUV with the dynamism of a sedan. Nearly 4.9 meters long with a 29-15 wheelbase, the size is restrained yet exudes elegance. The front adopts a unique black frame design paired with letter badges instead of the traditional 4 rings, visually more harmonious and highly recognizable when illuminated. Front and rear ring-shaped light strips use thousands of LEDs supporting 3 hidden modes: wake up, wear, and return. The tailgate switch has exclusive lighting animation, enhancing the sense of ceremony. Additionally, the wheel arch design is especially eye-catching, significantly flared with a double curve shape. From the side, the muscularity of the front and rear wheel arches is layered. The body lines are simple and smooth, eliminating too many sharp gold lines, favoring large clean surfaces while maintaining German sculptural aesthetics, such as the small air intake on the hood and the shape of the lower bumper. These all echo the functional design of classic models. Looking deeper, the car's paintwork craftsmanship is exquisite, highlighting quality and details. The body paint uses micropore laser engraving technology based on triangular elements. Each micropore is only 0.3 mm in diameter, totaling over 40,000. LED light shines through the pores, showing a delicate and elegant visual effect under different lighting. Simultaneously, the paint perfectly integrates with body parts. For example, the power cover is plastic but seamlessly matches the metal body paint surface with unified color, demonstrating high craftsmanship. Beyond that, the aerodynamic design balances functionality and aesthetics. Many aerodynamic optimization parts are applied, such as the rear slant wind knife effectively guiding airflow. The triangular elements on the front and rear grills not only symbolize design, but also manage airflow. Moreover, the laser-engraved digital parts under the front bumper and the rear spoiler optimize airflow direction, reducing air resistance and enhancing driving stability. This allows the vehicle to adhere better to the road at high speed. Thanks to the excellent aerodynamic design, the Audi E5 Sportback has a drag coefficient as low as 0.252. The flat underbody treatment avoids additional drag from chassis parts. These designs ensure power performance and help reduce energy consumption, meeting the efficiency demands of electric vehicles. For this purpose, Audi deeply customized tires with low rolling resistance and high performance. The front tires are 245 mm wide, the rear 285 mm. While ensuring range, the wide tires significantly improve grip. Viewed from the rear, the car looks visually impactful, paired with 20-inch oversized wheels with simple and atmospheric rims, highlighting the vehicle's sporty genes. Not only is the exterior stunning, but the entire cabin layout also reveals German heart throughout. The overall design is simple, orderly, and layered. The dashboard is dominated by horizontal lines with a 59-inch triple screen floating above. Below are hidden air vents, and further down are wood trim panels forming a clear visual hierarchy with the control area. The door panel design also follows a screen-style concept. Horizontally arranged wood trim with built-in ambient lighting is in the middle, with independently designed door handles and buttons below. The overall layout is symmetrical and orderly, with clear operational logic conforming to German pragmatism. The voice assistant design is unique, similar to Apple's Siri, allowing interaction via the dynamic touch area below the central screen, supporting voice control for air conditioning, navigation, media, and other functions. Additionally, the voice assistant can link with ambient lighting, such as changing lighting rhythms with music playback to enhance interactive immersion. It also supports handwriting input, allowing text or pattern drawing. When you draw a heart, it can even interact with the cabin. Although this fun feature is limited now, it has much potential for future OTA upgrades. Another emphasized interactive feature is the Smart Island, visibly integrating multiple portable functions in the cabin's core interactive area. This area includes a control similar to Apple's mouse, serving as the cabin interface. The Smart Island consolidates vehicle status display and quick operations, concentrating high-frequency functions here to reduce driver operation paths and improve driving safety. The electronic rearview mirror is a major highlight of the entire car. At this price range, it is still relatively rare and a high-end configuration. It also adapts to the large screen design, with left and right screens seamlessly connected to the central main screen, creating a natural visual transition. It can automatically adjust focal length based on speed, above 90 km/h showing a closer view, at low speed a wider, farther view. When turning on the indicator, the view widens, enhancing driving safety in different scenarios. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but usually after 2 to 3 hours of continuous use, one adapts easily. The difficulty of getting started is low. We talked about the exterior and interior, but the real German gene is this set of Audi E5 chassis, double wishbone front and multi-link rear luxury combination. Both front and rear use double ball joint dynamic suspension with a larger movement range, continuing Audi's classic German handling texture, ensuring chassis stability and comfort on different roads. The chassis structure is solid and is also equipped with Continental's rear-wheel steering system. At low speeds, the rear wheels turn opposite to the front wheels, with a maximum angle of 5 degrees, significantly shortening the turning radius to 5.25 meters. At high speeds, the rear wheels turn in the same direction as the front wheels, with a maximum angle of about 2 degrees, virtually extending the wheelbase to improve high-speed stability. Driving and turning around are very flexible, easily passing through narrow streets. Meanwhile, the chassis transmits road information precisely. The body leans little during cornering, giving a strong sense of unity between driver and car. The high-end version is equipped with Continental's air suspension supporting CDC real-time dynamic adjustment, balancing comfort and sportiness. The air suspension can automatically adjust height according to driving mode. In comfort mode, the wheel arch clearance can fit 4.5 fingers. In dynamic mode, it shrinks to 3.5 fingers. This lowers the center of gravity, improving handling stability. On different road conditions, the air suspension effectively filters bumps, such as speed bumps or potholes, reducing body vibration while retaining clear road feel. This meets daily commuting comfort needs and supports intense driving control demands, which is precisely the German gene. Chinese technology plus German genes is not merely a 1+1 performance stack, but a brand breakthrough that disrupts traditional luxury self-satisfaction. It uses classic German control with intelligence, and also makes Chinese technology the confidence of luxury's new life. What it ultimately delivers is not just a good car, but Audi's deep response to new era user expectations, awakening emotional resonance in German luxury in the intelligent age. That concludes this video. I am the director. If you found it helpful, please support us with likes and subscriptions. See you next time.